And that's how it's kind of gonna go. So we're gonna do that next. Bad day to be a fucking barbell. You know what they say, life's a bitch. Learn how to fuck it. What is up, people? It is, what's today's date, Nikolai?
October 6th.
October 6th. It is Olympia week. So super exciting. Everyone's out here this week. People have been getting in since last weekend. It's been a lot of fun, honestly. Like, Naked's here tomorrow with Caleb and crew. So definitely, you're gonna see me appear in a lot of Nate's videos. Hopefully I'll just like, what up? He'll hopefully make an appearance in some of ours. I don't know where they're training. Me and Nick are going to keep doing our same shit. I got 4 weeks as of this video coming out until prep starts, so I feel great. I was 264 this morning. Biggest I've been fasted. Ariel did pull my food down. We did just make a couple adjustments with a few things that we were doing. He's been feeding me a ton. Although my composition has improved, he's more so concerned of me needing to cut 40 pounds to make weight, because my cutoff is 227. I've been consistently like 260. 33 pounds doesn't sound as daunting as 40 pounds. So yeah, super exciting. Meals. So what I did with my meals that is different from the last time. I was just getting to a point where I was eating so much and it was super hard. And I told Ariel, I was like, I'm really struggling to get all 6 of my meals in. I was consistently hitting 5 meals, but just getting 2 in prior to training was next to impossible. So I only have 1 meal in the morning, a big breakfast. Post-workout, I have a small snack. It's a bagel, honey, protein shake. Hour and a half later, I have my post-workout meal, which is 360 grams of rice and 6 ounces of chicken. So then I have my remaining meals, but it's made it a lot easier. So I really just wanted to make sure I was completely dialed in terms of my meal plan and making sure I was hitting all my food. So once prep started, I had adjusted to the quantity. It wasn't like, okay, now I'm on prep, I really need to make sure I'm hitting my 6 meals. I wanted to make sure all of that was set in stone. So now I'm starting prep, super high calories. I'm around 6,000 calories and I'm doing no cardio. Just lifting really hard, really heavy. So as I said before, it's Olympia week. I'm not sure where we will be training. Might go to LVAC some, might be a Dragon some, might be a Dragon's pop-up some, because they're having an outdoor gym outdoor gym at Resort World. And then technically I'm supposed to work at Dragons for 2 hours 2 days this week. I volunteered to help Wednesday and Thursday just for 2 hours and make sure like everything is re-racked and people are around, just because Ali and Flex feel hella overwhelmed. So I said me and Nick will come and help. Kind of got a lot going on. As for right this second, I am about to shoot an ad for MyFitnessPal. So MyFitnessPal emailed me out of the blue, said they'd love to collab and do an ad for them. So I'm going to do my full day of eating. Like I said, Nate is here for the Olympia, or Taylor's here for Nate for the Olympia, so that's priority number 1. So we're gonna do it super easy. We're gonna crank it out, do half today, half in the morning, and then focus on training and shit this week. But yeah, you guys kind of get an update of what I'm eating more or less. I'll tell the YouTube as we go, just kind of what I'm eating, and then yeah, let's have a great week. What's up, people? Just on our way to the gym. We got push today. We're gonna see how busy the gym is, kind of fill it out today. Might end up switching either when we train or train somewhere else this week. Chest day, like I was saying. So I'm trying to think, was I dumbbell pressing last time he came out? Yeah, I was. We just got that going on. We did 5 plates last week, so we are back up to our heaviest we've ever lifted on incline chest press. So I'm just gonna get in, get after it. Probably see a few of the homies today. Nate gets in tonight. Another crossover episode.
love me, they never run out. My game members run me in every direction.
Easy move, come on. You in this shit, come on. Big chest, big chest. Come on.
Dumbbell press, probably 120s, at least 120.
Stay deep, stay deep, stay deep. Yes. Up. Yes, sir. People talk about, oh, in bodybuilding years I've gone. It's like, shut the fuck up. 35 is still 35.
Your body doesn't give a fuck when you decide, oh, I'm gonna do this. It's like, you're less resilient.
Bodybuilding years in me, because I just started, like, bodybuilding, I just started using all this stuff, and no. And I think our picture is...
Oh, yeah. But what he was saying is like, bodybuilding doesn't give a fuck how old you are. Like, you're doing something at 40, it's gonna be way worse than if you're doing it at 25. Your body's still going to deteriorate at the same rate. Like, these are all these outside factors that people aren't even thinking of. Just natural deterioration over time. Like, you're creating less cells than you were when you're fucking 20. You know, like, it's not good. I don't care what anybody says. That's why when I got into this, I was like 35, 36, then I'm done. Because I still want to be able to have my life after bodybuilding, you know? And it's like that old saying, is the squeeze worth the juice? It's like, yeah, maybe I do get an extra 4 years. Maybe I'm good for 4 years.
We're doing things way better now than 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. You know,
We weren't even doing blood work 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
Not let's talk about drugs, but the supportive ancillaries. You know, some of these guys have just started that this past year. Like, some of the guys I've worked with don't even know what to take alongside what they're taking to help upkeep their health. And that's just starting now in 2024. So things are changing, but again, mileage, man, you gotta be aware of the mileage on your body.
I saw this thing on like hearts, and it was like, your heartbeat is like a finite number. Like, there's a number of ticks in your heart and it will stop. And it's like, plan, all these things, like, you're just speeding up that process to run into a cardio event quicker. Like, it was a cardiologist that was talking about it. He was like, your heart isn't like an infinite number of beats.
You only get a certain amount of billion heart ticks a year.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're done.
Yeah.
Shitting in. Fucking machine. Easy. Come on. Easy. Good shit.
Yes, sir.
And that's how it's kind of gonna go. So we're gonna do that next.
Crazy how itty bitty he got basically 8 previous games. I met Rob when he first got into bodybuilding. Like photos of him, like my name, 3 figure scrapping in
Bad day to be a fucking barbell.
There he is. There he is.
You got more? 2. One more. Yes, sir.
Chest, right?
His chest came up, go down. Look how thick this shit is. Look at that shit, come on. I know it's a shoulder movement. It's a shoulder movement, but when you're like here laying flat and you got tension in your shoulders, that's how you know your fucking chest is popping.
I had no chest. I was like a prepubescent teenage
We
girl.
had flat Stanley here, bro.
I literally looked like a board. Nick used to call me Planky behind my back.
Wrapped up at the gym, mildly busy as fuck, but hey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We still got it in, we still progressed. So it was a good ass lift, 5 plates. I got 120 on dumbbell press for an extra 2 this week. I got 1 extra on the 5 plates. So yeah, we're moving up. I'm feeling a lot bigger, feeling a lot fuller. 264 right now, so biggest I've ever been. Ariel just barely made a couple adjustments to my food, start pulling back, because to him, you know, that difference of 4 pounds is a lot to him. I told him it's just water, and I'm taking a bunch of food, and my GDA is way more efficient, so I'm disposing? Yeah. I'm shuttling the nutrients a lot more efficiently. Also, just want to wrap up. Last week, coached in a show, had 2 competitors, and there's really good takeaways from both of them. Caden, he's been with me for 2 years in September. And when he first came to me, he was like, you know, I want to win an overall. I want to do what you did. I want to come in and win my first show. He's 6'1". He was 170 pounds, soaking wet, and he was shredded. So it was like a true 170. He just got on stage, he was 201. So he put on 30 pounds in 2 years. While prepping at like 8 weeks out, probably, I made the adjustment. He wanted to do classic and men's physique. I said, you know, I think we should just put our eggs in one basket. What you guys don't understand is the criteria is different between the divisions. Obviously, everyone wants to be peeled and shredded, whatever. But people also distribute their fat differently. For me, my legs shredded year round. My arms vascular year round. My midsection, that takes a little bit more time. Caden, peeled midsection year round. His legs take longer. So in pursuing the legs, I'd lose the upper body. So we made a little adjustment, and he won an overall. So first show, won true novice overall. So that's awesome. Then I had Sai, another first-time competitor. He's only been with me since January. He's also a lot younger than Caden. I think he's like 22. I think he's 22. Great shape, tons of potential. Seriously, sky's the limit with this kid. But he was in second call-outs. We nailed it. He was peeled. He was definitely fuller at the night show. But yeah, he has a ton of room for improvement. So with Sai, a good learning thing for him. Morning, I fed him Monday all the way through. Gave him a ton of food. And then Monday morning rolls around, and I gave him 7 meals the day before. Monday morning rolls around, does a show. In between, from a coaching standpoint, 2 things are going on. 1, every competitor stressed in the morning. Typically, first-time competitors historically look better in the evening. That's not because you're hella conservative in the morning. That's also playing into stress. Stress is going to affect everything. It's going to affect your body's ability to utilize nutrition. It's going to make you look a little softer than you typically do. It can have a whole bunch of effects. I've had clients lose 8 pounds between prejudging and finals just from dropping stress. That's why I had to tell Sai, I'm like, don't put too much stock in your PM look. Yes, it looked better. You're not factoring in all these other things. So once I gave him the burger and the fries, he came alive, and he did put a lot of stock in that. And this is where, as a coach, you got to be like, let's understand all of the things that played into this. So just thought those were a couple good points that I could share for anybody that's getting into coaching or peaking or prepping, or hey, maybe your show didn't go according to plan and you might be holding some bit of resentment towards your coach. Listen, I've done what, 8 or 9 shows, something like that. I don't even remember anymore. I've only won 2, you know, and I turned pro really quick, and everybody just looks at my career and they're like, oh, won 2 overalls first show, turned pro really quick. And people look at that, but they don't look at all the losses within that. You're not going to win every show. Trust me. You got to get that out of your head. Where you find fulfillment is that constant progression and being a little better every time. Feeling proud that you brought your best look to stage. Dude, Ariel's been my coach since my first show. We've probably nailed 3 peaks. There's so many factors. It's really hard to perfectly land that plane and get everything out of it. Get the fullness, maintain the dryness. You know, you don't want to look filmy.
there's so many things that play into it. So it's like, I've never felt some type of way towards Ariel because there's so much shit that's out of his control. And all you can do is take that data and put it into your next prep. So slowly you learn more about their body, you refine more. And now I'm at a point, Ariel's got this shit on lock. He knows exactly how I'm going to respond. Dude, in my off season, he was already telling me what was going to happen in my prep, because he was like, and this is what I do. I go back, you look at preps, you look at when things happened, you look, okay, we were making a lot of progress until this was introduced. Then we stalled out. Maybe next time we try this differently. And you just do that several times and you refine, and then you get your process down, and then it's smooth sailing. So this is just more so talking to those guys who are in their amateurs, they're doing their first shows, because it does take some time, and it takes time to build that confidence. Going into this prep, I have zero stress. I don't put any fucking pressure on myself to win shows or feel any type of way. Obviously, dude, ask my wife, ask Tato. I'm the most competitive mofo on the planet. I would cut off my left nut if it meant that I would win tomorrow. Like, I'd be like, hand me the scissors, don't even put me under. I don't give a shit. But, you know, that's out of my control. I can't control how other people show up. I can only control how I show up. Every day, just show up, give it 100% effort, put everything you can into everything that you do, and that will give you some peace of mind. So we're just rolling up, gonna eat my post-workout meal one. I have 2 post-workout meals. And then gonna run a couple errands with Tato. You'll either see me here next or with Nate next. Okay, people, so currently sitting in the parking lot of Dragons, and just decided I'm probably not going to go to Nate's because I'm actually tired AF, and I'm gonna go home and sleep 14 hours. So I will be doing that. We got a busy week ahead of us. Olympia stuff going on, Ariel's coming in. It's gonna be a good week. So thank you guys for all the support. Let's finish this push strong. All of you guys in your off season, finish strong, keep pushing. I was telling one of my clients this last week, just think of bodybuilding in phases, and each phase sets up for the next phase. If you're in a health phase, your health phase sets up for your next phase, whether that's prep or push. You want to make sure those markers are good. Your off season, that's where you set up your food, and like how high your food will be, how much muscle you put on, how much cardio, you get to set your baseline, and then obviously prep, get to reap those benefits. So there is no off season, there's no breaks, if you will. You're always preparing, you're always getting ready for that next show. You're always just working on continuous betterment. So stay hungry, and yeah, let's have a great week. And as always, peace out. Cheers.